is National Sleep Awareness Week. Most Americans don't get enough sleep. And early this Sunday morning, we shift to daylight saving time and lose an hour of sleep. Joining us is Dr. Fauzia Siddiqui, a consultant neurologist and sleep specialist with Sentara RMH. Thanks for being with us.
My pleasure.
Now, one of the most common sleep problems is sleep apnea. I have it. I want you to explain it to our viewers.
You're absolutely right, Bob. Sleep apnea is a very common sleep disorder, affects almost 18 million Americans, and it is a sleep-related breathing disorder. So whenever you go to bed and try to fall asleep, the breathing, if it is ineffective, it gets interrupted momentarily, and whenever that happens, the oxygen level tends to fall down and the brain tends to wake up for a few seconds as well. And this disrupted sleep happens throughout the night, and whenever patients wake up in the morning, they feel as if they did not sleep at all at night. They feel tired, they feel fatigued, and they have all the consequences of sleep apnea.
Now, what causes the interruption in the breathing?
There could be any fat deposit in the neck, a thick neck.
The throat relaxes.
The muscles of the throat falls back, and if you have extra fat tissue there, then that causes obstruction at night.
Interesting. Okay. Now we actually have a simple 8-item screening questionnaire to see if you might have sleep apnea. It's called Stop Bang, and as we go through this, count how many times you answer yes, and let's spell it out for them.
So Stop Bang is a very simple self-administered sleep screening questionnaire for sleep apnea. So the S stands for snoring, the T is for tiredness and fatigue, O is for observed apneas, meaning that if somebody like your bed partner or your spouse has observed that you stop breathing in the middle of the night. P is for blood pressure, so P is for the pressure, for the blood pressure, so if you have high blood pressure. B is for BMI, so if your BMI is greater than 35.
And that's body mass index.
That's absolutely right, body mass index. A is for age, so age of greater than 50. N is for neck circumference, so greater than 17 inches. And G is for gender, male. So if you answer yes to any 3 of the questions we mentioned, the risk of having sleep apnea becomes high, and you should talk to your primary doctor about it to get it evaluated.
Okay. How much sleep do we need?
That's a very interesting question, Bob. The sleep that we need varies across different ages. So it's different for an infant, different for a toddler, different for an adult and an older adult. For example, a teenage may need somewhere between 8.5 to 9.5 hours of sleep. And if they don't get that sleep, their memory don't get consolidated, and their function during the daytime gets affected. Similarly, adults need something between 7 to 9 hours of sleep, and an older adult may need somewhere between 7 to 8 hours of sleep, and older means anyone above 65. The more important thing there is that how do you feel during the daytime when you have that many hours of sleep. So if you feel very fresh, alert, ready to go, ready to take on that, and you slept 7 to 8 hours of sleep or 7 hours of sleep, that is your sleep the requirement.
How important is sleep? What is the effect of not getting enough?
Most of us are very sleep deprived and do not get enough hours of sleep, and the effect of your sleep deprivation is just all over your body. It affects right from your brain, your memory, your mood, your heart, your blood pressure, your metabolism. So for example, people who are sleep deprived are also not able to lose weight, and no matter how hard they try, they are unable to lose weight because they are sleep deprived. So improving your sleep at night can also help you lose weight and improve your metabolism at night.
Okay. What tips do you have to improve sleep?
So the foremost tip for improving sleep or having a good night's sleep for a better health is to have a better sleep-wake routine. What do I mean by that? Is to going to bed at the same time, getting up at the same time, and that affects your circadian rhythmicity in such a good manner that your brain has a schedule. The second thing is is to maintain a bedtime routine, a bedtime ritual. Some people like to take a warm a shower at night, some take milk at night, and that relaxes you. Avoiding stimulants such as caffeine, alcohol, or late night exercise also help improve your sleep at night. And then avoiding electronics in the bed such as your iPads, iPhone, texting in the bed, those can also affect your sleep drastically. And then improving your daily exercise routine or hydration during the daytime can also improve your sleep at night.
Okay, very good. Some good advice there. Dr. Fauzia Siddiqui, a consultant neurologist and sleep specialist with Sentara RMH. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Carolyn, back to you.
New at 6, the snow may be starting to melt, but for some valley neighbors, the snow on their roads is